Greetings, everybody. Excuse me. This is just a quick... oh, man, it's too early in the morning. This is just a quick upload to show you the rest of the stuff that I picked up at the Wizard World Chicago Comic Con and a couple of other things. Anyway, this is the rest of it. I actually had 6 comic books, key issues, number ones from the early 60s. They were all Marvel. I had them all signed by Stan Lee, but sent them in to be graded, so it's going to be a while before I get those back. But a couple of things that I had signed by Stan Lee that I did not get graded because I just didn't want them graded because I'm not going to sell this is this Amazing Fantasy 15 signed by Stan Lee right there. I got another copy of this, but it's in lower grade. Excuse me. And I got a photograph of me and Stan Lee, and there's there's that Amazing Fantasy. I don't know if you can see the signature on there. Right underneath Spider-Man's arm. Isn't that a sexy picture of me? There it is. Man, excuse me. I need some coffee. Anyway, that's the one thing I had signed. I'll put this photograph back. And then I had this. I took this because I wanted this signed. It's the Chicago Comic Con from 1976. When it was still just comics, just a comic book convention. Those were the early days. And shows you the inside. The Nostalgia Shop. Joe Zarno was one of the organizers of the Comic Con. Then on this page, there's a sketch here that was done by Neil Adams for the program guide. And I took this over to Neil, and he signed it for me right there. Neil Adams. Then Larry Sherritt, who owned a comic book store there for 32 years, but it closed up, about 10 years ago. He was at the convention. He's still dealing comics. He did an article in his program guide back in 1976, and he signed it for me right there. And I also had Stan Lee sign it for me under his name because the article was about him. So this is something unique and special for me, and that's why I had him sign it. And I told him, and it goes really quick. They just slide the comic books to him. He signs it, pushes it away to the next, person over there who gives it back to you or whatever. He's just, it's like an assembly line, and he hardly talks. But when he's seen this, I told him, I waited 36 years for you to sign this. He cracked up. He started laughing. He says, well, you're a very patient man. And so that was pretty cool. And those are the 2 things that I had signed and not graded. I don't even think that they'd be able to grade this because it's such a small thing. It's not a regular comic book size. Here. This is a comic book size, and then this is the program guide. You can see how smaller it is. Oh, by the way, this is Satsack from 1961, I believe. It's from 1961 with art by George Baker. And I have all the original art for this book. Not that it's really worth anything, because it's, you know, cartoony kind of art, but I do have all the original art to this. I'll show that to you in another video. So that's my stuff that I had signed and not graded. And oh, tonight it's Saturday, and at 8:30 tonight there's going to be a live comic book podcast, and the Captain Cummings, Philip, he organizes that, and I guess they've been asking me to come on for a long time, and I finally got Skype so I can do it. So I'll be on that podcast tonight at 8:30. So I will leave a link in the description box if anybody wants to check out the live podcast, because we talk about anything and everything there. You know, it'll be my first time. I think Kirsten Brownstar Scott will be on it, Doc and Harlot, 123 Comic Man, and Captain Cummings, of course, and I don't know who else might be on there, but I will leave the link in the description box. It's called Comic Talk Podcast. So you'll have you can click on that, and should take you there about 8:30 Central Standard Time. We will be on there talking about anything and everything, I guess, but mainly comic books and comic book, you know, culture. So that's about it. Oh, I got a lot of other stuff too, but I'll have to do everything else in another video. At any rate, I just wanted to show you that was the rest of the stuff I got at the Comic-Con, and thanks for watching, and hope everyone's well, and I will see you guys next time, and maybe if you're interested, listen to that podcast tonight, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Take care. Bye.